Let's start by taking a look at the post component. Here we're importing useRouter from Next.js, which allows us to access the router object inside our component, although in this current setup, useRouter is not directly utilized. Additionally, we're importing useEffect and useState from React, which can be used for managing state and side effects, but they aren't used in this code snippet. The post component is a functional component that accepts post data as a prop and renders an article's title and content on the screen. Now, let's dive into getServerSideProps, a function you export from a page in Next.js to perform server-side rendering. We destructure params from the context, which contains our dynamic path parameters. In this case, params id gives us the ID of the post. We use this ID to fetch data for a specific post from an external API endpoint. After awaiting the response and converting it to JSON format, we return an object containing post data, which Next.js passes to the post component as props. In the post list component, we're importing useRouter and link from Next.js. Although useRouter isn't used here, the link component helps us create hyperlinks to navigate between pages. The component receives posts as a prop, which is an array of post objects. We return an unordered list where we map over posts, generating a list item for each post. Inside each list item, we use the link component to create a clickable title that navigates to the dynamic route for that particular post, passing the post's ID as a segment of the URL. The getServerSideProps function for the page that lists all posts fetches an array of posts from an external API. After the data is fetched and converted to JSON, it's passed as props to the post list component. This server-side fetching ensures that the list of posts is up to date with the latest data from the server whenever the page is requested. With this setup, we achieve dynamic nested routing with data fats fetched from the server and provided to our components at render time.